Buddy, ready, set, go! Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are working on more of these. And I'm gonna do a step-by-step video on exactly how to build each one of these.
It's time, right? Everybody wants to build these and have this never-ending project at your house. I have a tip for you if you're gonna build these. Maybe don't buy as many barrels as we bought for your first go-round. Maybe stick with like 2 barrels. That would be a good starting point because it feels like this is a never-ending project.
Actually, we're lying. We're not gonna show you any of this. Step 1 in building these, if you wanna build some of these, Step 1, find someone who sells them on Facebook Marketplace and go buy them and be done with this project.
And even if it's double the cost of what you're gonna pay at the blue store, it'll be worth it because you won't have to put in the work doing it. Although, when it's all said and done, I am gonna be super proud that you are the one who built them and that we did this all from scratch. So, you can't buy that. I mean, you can, but you got to pay for it in your time.
Just go buy them. Just go buy them and be done with it. Like we've been done with this like a month ago. Alicia has decided to take me. Oh, where are we going? She got rid of the kids. We have no kids and we're gonna go do things. She just said be home by 4:30 and you get a break on this tonight and you're taking me somewhere.
I am. I'm gonna keep it a surprise for now because you don't get many surprises in your life, let's be honest. You're always the planner. So when my mom said and my dad said that they wanted to keep the kids tonight, which by the way, it's a huge help from them. They have been doing this, it feels like almost every weekend, right? For the past few months, keeping them one night of the week. We have a 3-day weekend. So it's been super helpful. Lets me reset the house, get everything ready. The only thing is every time she offers to keep them, the next day my mom asks, hey, what'd y'all end up doing last night? And I never have anything fun to tell her because we end up doing grocery shopping, cleaning the house, doing laundry, working on planters, doing all the things that are on this never-ending list. Today I said enough. It's beautiful outside. Let's go enjoy the afternoon.
Before we get in the truck, Alicia would like to show you her babies and how they're doing.
They're kind of small. These are definitely perking up for the lettuce. But over here is my most proud, most expensive strawberry I have ever.
And it's still gonna go bad once you put it in the fridge.
Ever grown in my life, y'all. We had like 5 cherry tomatoes. I almost killed them. 3 of them fell off. 2 survived. They started turning red, but over here, the bird or the worm or some little pesky pest got them. So how do you keep pests off your garden? Because
we have to build it in a building.
We don't have time for all this. We're just trying to build right now. But I want to be able to eat my little cherry tomato, and I think that it is going to get eaten by nature before I get to eat it. But we've got so many new little strawberries coming in. There's no bell peppers, no jalapenos. Someone last video told us that broccoli is actually a cold weather plant. It's about to be scorching hot here in Texas, so I have no faith in these or myself because I didn't research.
We have a lot of onions going though.
We do, and when are you supposed to know if onions are done? I think it said like 28 days on there, and they're getting tall. But I just don't know like when things are done. With strawberries and tomatoes, you know, because things turn a different color.
We have a collection of things that every time it rains, all kinds of things show up and then they slowly die away.
Well,
we have stuff that's growing. It's just, we did a poor choice of planting all the seeds in one container, which is why we're building those. We're going to replant seeds in those.
Yeah, and it may be too late this season for
according to Lowe's and Home Depot, it is prime time.
Prime time.
You know how I know? The first time I went, it was just people my age.
Yeah.
Now, the seasoned ladies are there, which means it's time. The ladies who do this every year are at Lowe's. Like there's a line at Lowe's, so I know it's time.
Yeah, I just think with these, like they're ready to be moved over. They're not, I don't know what anything is. I dropped half of it. We didn't label. We should have labeled. Looking back, we definitely should have labeled. So if you're a beginner, label what you plant so that you know what you have. I mean, on these, we actually did put the little label in, but on this we have no.
On this, she took a whole bag of seeds, threw it in there and covered it in dirt and said we'll figure it out when it grows.
It'll be all right. So if you know what these things are, I would love to know.
This looks like grass. That looks like grass. That also looks like grass.
This looks like a little grass.
That looks like grass. Also grass. Well, whatever this is, it's also there. So it's jumped over here.
I think this must have been the one I dropped because it's got nothing.
That's just dirt.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Hey, it's our first year, y'all. If I only get one strawberry and one tomato, I will call it
It'll
a
be the
success.
most expensive strawberry and tomato we've ever bought.
It literally will. We will not have saved any money, and we will continue the trend of buying things from the grocery store or the farmer's market and then promptly throwing it away 7 to 10 days later.
No, first we cool it down for 7 days and then we throw it away.
And then we throw it away, yeah. We are not very good at getting everything eaten, but I figured if we had our own garden, who cares if we eat it or not? When we don't eat it, we can just feed it back to nature. And we don't have to pay for it as much. Just think, next year this is going to be a pretty...
Next year this is going to be amazing.
This is going to be a pretty cheap project next year. Just this year, bear with me. But this video is not about planters, so let's go get in the car before we lose our daylight.
Welcome to the work truck. It's been a long time since you've been in here.
It's very, I mean, way cleaner than what I thought. It's been
way cleaner since I removed 3 girls and a boy from it.
This is true. Even with working and dealing with dust and grass all day, it's still cleaner than when we were your passengers. So I have a question before we leave. Are you hungry now?
I mean, I just worked all day and I don't eat much.
So yes. Okay, then I was hoping you would say yes, because I really wanted to go eat first before we go do our planned activity. So let's go eat.
It's going to be hard to tell me where to go when you don't even know how to tell me where to go.
I kind of know where to go, at least to the first place. But we do have to make one pit stop, so y'all bear with us. We're going to run by the hospital real quick, and it's a happy occasion, so no one fret. We're going to run by there, and then we're going to go to a new restaurant, okay? Do you know where Woodland Heights Hospital is, sir?
I do, but I know you and how you and directions are happening that we probably don't have to go to the hospital, but that's the closest building to where you need me to go, and that's where you chose. That like Blue's Clues. Here we go. Do you know where the hospital is? Now that we're here, go that way. But I don't know the name of the roads until I see them. That's Alicia's directions.
Even when I see them, I still don't know the name of the roads.
Do y'all know how bad it is? We live in Alicia's hometown, the town that she's driven her entire life in, and she still doesn't know. Like she has history here, and she still doesn't even know how to get to places. She tells you the most country way how to get places.
You want to know an old school thing about me? So in high school, my whole family, all the teenagers basically, we all worked at the Pizza Hut delivery place. And I was the girl who answered the phone to take delivery orders or pickup orders, whatever. And the delivery drivers used to get very angry with me because behind our little answering sheet, this was a long time ago, y'all, there was a map and it showed where we delivered to and where we didn't deliver to. So when people would call in, I would just type their address in, and whoever called me, they got delivered to, because I didn't take time to read that map and all those
no, you were one of those.
I didn't know how to read that map, let's be honest. They'd be like, we live on Pershing, and I'm like, where in the world is that? I don't even know how to find it. So yeah, I had trouble, and the delivery drivers would always let me know, that's outside the area, Alicia, so when they call next time, let's not deliver there.
You know what Alicia said next time? We'll be there, and we'll be there faster than everybody's ever been there, because we deliver to everybody. This is Alicia's Pizza Hut, and everyone's getting pizza.
Yeah, so I did still get to answer phones.
You had upper management written all over you.
Actually, upper management was my cousin Audra. She was the assistant manager, so I never really got in trouble for sending them. I mean, in all honesty, it was my cousins that I was sending other places that weren't in our delivery area. So what are they going to do? Get mad and tell my mama? But yeah, I'm not a direction person, but we'll see if Kevin's right. Are we going to the hospital, or are we going somewhere near the hospital? Time will tell.
I'm impressed that you managed to get the kids from school.
Why?
Because you can't tell me a single time how you got there.
Oh, that's a beekeeper.
A beekeeper?
Yeah, he was wearing the beekeeper suit.
In his car?
Yeah.
Are the bees in the car?
Maybe so. Maybe they're getting, they have bees over there. Sorry. Okay.
Tangent, squirrel.
Sorry, we're squirrels. We don't get out much without kids. I don't ever
It's
get
so
to
quiet.
I know. I don't ever get to like look at things because while I'm driving, I have to be really focused because we don't want
Obviously,
any
you have
accidents.
no idea where you're going most of the time.
I'm always listening to my little nav screen or my phone telling me where to go.
See, and that's how we're different. You can tell me where to go, but as soon as you raise your voice, I'm turning you off.
Well, I got us to the hospital, y'all. Or Kevin got us here, actually. But I'm not exactly sure where we're supposed to go in. So give me just a second. And
So we are
then-
in fact supposed to be here.
We are supposed to be here. I told you we had to make a pit stop. You didn't believe me?
But you don't even know where we're pit stopping at. You just said go to the building.
I'm looking for a certain car, okay? Hold on. Just keep driving until I say stop. Hey, and by the way, if you're the person that just called the Cutting Edge phone number and told Kevin that he smelled like cheese, Mr. Where was he from?
Michigan.
Mr. Michigan Man? Did you really call to say he smells like cheese? Also, how do you know he smells like cheese? Can you smell through that TV? I'm confused.
Hey, this happens more than you think. Turns out, putting the trailer on the internet, it gets more of those calls than you would imagine. Like 5 to 6 calls a day when they answer. They don't expect me to answer, but it's my business number. And then once they realize it's me, they're usually like 13 or 14-year-old kids, and they tell me things like that. Like today, I got told I smell like cheese.
Except it sounded like an older man. Okay, I see the place. Let's see if you see it. You see that black truck over there?
Lobster? Maine Lobster at the hospital. I don't know if in Texas. I don't think that East Texas has Maine Lobster. In a food truck outside the hospital.
Okay, so this food truck, I've been following them for a little bit. They're actually out of Houston, and they come here once in a blue moon, and it just so happened they were going to be here today, and they're only here until 8 o'clock tonight. It's already 6 o'clock, so fingers crossed they're not sold out of everything. But I just thought, how nostalgic. We can go have some Maine lobster rolls or whatever we want. They have a very extensive menu, I thought, for a food truck, and relive some of our old traveling memories.
I mean, it must be pretty good. The guy that's mowing yards all day came to get some Maine Lobster.
So they have lots of goodies. We've got lobster rolls. They've got a new lobster roll that has some garlic in it.
How long have you been following them? You know about the new stuff?
They've got tacos, lobster tacos like we had at that one place in Maine.
If the best lobster I ever had comes out of a food truck in Texas, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Sorry, Maine. You're going to have to come to Texas and get you some Cousins
Some of the
Maine
lobster that came from your area. Like we had to drive it all the way here, and it's way better probably.
They probably flew it.
I bet they barbecue it.
I don't think I saw barbecued, but maybe you could convince them to smoke it. Oh, that would be delicious. Oh, make like a smoked cheese lobster. I think they call that lobster bisque, actually. But like a dip with lobster. Oh, that would be delicious. Let's go see what they have. Are you excited?
Kinda. It's a food truck. Reservations about the food truck part.
My cousin's basically husband has a food truck that we eat out of.
But he's
all
not
the
selling
time.
something that comes from a state that's really far away.
I guarantee you some of those ingredients came from very far
He
away.
sells chicken. They come from right here.
Maybe so. I'm not scared. I've heard nothing but good about this, so we're going to try it.
And in the worst case, it's at a hospital, so if something goes wrong, we're right here.
We're right here. We can go get some medicine. I just thought you would be excited that it's not Mexican food, because that's, when it's my choice, it's always Mexican.
It is always Mexican. It's always Mexican. The same Mexican. The same thing every time. Same exact thing.
It really is. I can't help myself.
7 days a week, we could eat the same thing.
I'll tell you why we're not having Mexican, because my cousin just posted on Facebook that we all don't know why we're overweight, except that when we go to the Mexican restaurant, we eat those free chips and salsa that they give here in Texas. Not all states do that, we learned. But each chip is basically a fourth of a tortilla.
Yeah, so you eat 37 tortillas before your meal shows up.
At least. I always tell Kevin I could come here and just eat chips, salsa, rice, and beans and be perfectly happy. All right, he has reservations. Let me just read the side of this truck for y'all. As seen on ABC, Good Morning America, Shark Tank, Save Your Success, TMZ, all the things, Food Network. How can it be bad if it's Food Network? trucks. I can't wait to go talk to these guys. By far the coolest food truck I've ever seen. They've got like a big flat screen on it, and they've showed all the places that they've been on TV. Like they had Katie Couric and
Good Morning America.
Good Morning America.
They had
all the people.
The guy who hates everybody, Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay was up there. We said we want to see that episode because we've never seen him be nice to anyone. So was he nice to these guys? I don't know. But they've got all their pictures with everybody, and there was a line, so that's a good sign.
So you mean to tell me we didn't have to go all the way to Maine to get lobster rolls? Like we could have stayed right here?
We haven't tasted them yet. I will say one thing I'm noticing. Is this the same? Oh, it is the same roll like bread that we had. Look, I don't remember them toasting it.
Texas thing, probably.
Probably. Oh man, so tell them what we got.
We have
Connecticut
roll, a Maine roll, and some lobster tacos because we wanted to keep them honest.
Yes, and for those of you who don't know, which I didn't remember, Connecticut roll is served warm. Hot roll, or Maine roll, is served cold. Definitely Maine prices.
Oh yeah, 100% Maine prices.
About $77, $78 for all of this. And we got one water, and that was it.
And they say that it's 24 hours from the time they're caught to the time we eat it.
Yes, from shore to door, they said, in 24 hours. So we just looked it up. Apparently they were on Shark Tank in like 2012, I think. Started with one truck in LA, and the producers actually ate here like weeks after they opened and offered them a chance to come onto the show. They turned it down twice, and finally the third time the executive producer called them and said, this is going to be a mistake if you don't do it. Like, you're going to regret this for the rest of your lives. So they finally went on, and Miss Barbara became their business partner. So they're all over. Look them up because they're probably in your state. We found 4 food trucks in Texas, Dallas, Austin,
Houston and Lubbock.
But like we said, Houston is about 2 hours away from us, and they traveled here to serve their food to us. So I'm excited to try it.
I'm one bite in, and that right there is better than 95% of all the lobster rolls we ate on the way to Maine.
I think
the only place that was better was that food truck on the side of the road in Maine.
That hole in the wall place, right? That we went to 2 nights in a row. That was a pretty awesome place. I haven't bitten into mine yet, but they look really stuffed, I'll say. Like, this is a ton of meat compared to what we got, I feel like, when we were in Maine. Also, we probably overdid it when we were in Maine and got sick of them because we were trying them literally, it felt like, everywhere. But do you think it's just because you haven't had one in a long time?
No. You need to bite one real quick.
Think it's better?
Bite yours and tell me.
Okay. I might have to take
the only place better so far is that side of the road place in Maine.
Really? Messy. Man, that's delicious. Good job, cousins. I want to try yours.
So, hot or cold?
Oh man, because it's a warm day outside, I like my cold one. If I was at that table behind us in the shade, I would like yours more because it's warm. The warm one, I feel like, tastes a lot better.
Might be the best one we've ever had.
It's so buttery, and it's just, it really makes me want to go buy the other lobster roll. That's the new one that has the garlic in it with Parmesan, because I bet it is excellent as well. And you know, in Texas, we add cheese and butter to everything. If they just put a little bacon on top, it'd be all good.
You know what this is? This is Mexican food with lobster. That's all it is.
Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I know you got your mouth full.
That's pretty legit.
Really?
Not better than the tacos we had in Maine.
Really?
They did something with their sauce.
Yeah.
The sauce. Maybe I just like the sauce. Just say it. Bye harbor.
Turns out we didn't need to go to Maine. This was pretty delicious, I will say. My only qualm with this type food, it kind of reminds me of Chinese food. Like, I get so full in the moment, but I just have this feeling that in like 20 minutes I'm gonna be starving again, but I'm not gonna want to eat again because this just costs like $80. So it almost feels like appetizer to me. I don't know, do you feel full?
Appetizer for Mexican food?
And we literally got 3 entrees, so like we had plenty of food. I just I don't know, for some reason it's just like Chinese food. I can eat a ton of it, and then like 20 minutes I'm gonna be like, hey babe, I'm hungry, what can we eat now? But good news, place number 2 we're going to, they probably also have a little bit of food.
Where are we going for number 2? Are we going out west? Are we gonna go see the mountains without leaving?
So this is when I wish I was good at directions, because I don't know if we're north, south, east, or west, and I don't know if we're going north to south, east, or west. But I wish I could say, yeah, babe, we are going west, actually. How'd you know? Well, but no, we won't see any mountains. We won't see any arches. We won't see any of the fun stuff we saw when we went out west. But we're going to go to place number 2, and we're going to go burn off some of these calories. We're going to keep the trend of doing things that make us feel young. How about that?
We're not going to the hospital. We're already here.
Yeah, this is our only visit to the hospital tonight. Knock on wood. I don't have any wood, so we will not be back here. Please, let's not be back here. Last time we were here, just fun fact, it's when we were having baby Caden. So that was almost 3 years ago. Uno momento. I need to look up these directions because I don't exactly know where we're going, but I do know we're going somewhere else. Head to the direction of Nacogdoches. Okay?
Okay, I have no idea what this could be now. Are we going, am I getting on the highway to go to Nacogdoches? Do I need to go that far? Like, am I leaving the loop going towards Nacogdoches?
I don't have these answers. What's the other option? I don't know.
You just said go towards Nacogdoches. Are we going to stay?
Go to Nacogdoches. Yes, we're going to stay in Nacogdoches.
So we're going to Nacogdoches?
Yes. It is in Nacogdoches. I just haven't looked up exactly where it is.
Well, we should go because that's like a 30-minute drive.
Let's go. It's gonna be right after, yeah, it's gonna be in probably this.
Oh man, there's something in here I've seen before. We're not working out. We're not getting our nails done. We're not going to church. There's a bowling place?
There is a bowling place. That's about the only thing here, well, besides Anytime Fitness, that'll make us feel 20 again.
CC's Pizza, I can feel 20 again.
Hey, we could go to CC's. I did used to love me some CC's. People.
This is super
bright.
I can't see nothing.
We're going over there. Over there. To the red.
Oh, so we're going bowling. So you decided like you would like to get beaten bowling tonight.
I came with my competitive spirit tonight. I will be whooping on Kevin tonight. Probably not.
3 frames in. Let's go home.
No, it's going to be more like, I did look up. They close at like midnight. So we may be here all night because I'll be like, let's play one more. Let's play one more. Eventually Kevin's going to get tired and I'm going to beat him. Kevin is very good at bowling. Alicia,
I'm not that good
so
at
much.
bowling.
Kevin doesn't even put his hand in the little finger inserts. He just like grabs the ball. It's so strange to me.
No, I put 2 fingers. I don't put my thumb in.
Oh,
I have this weird fear about my thumb being ripped off by the bowling ball and going down the lane.
Yeah, I have a wide thumb like my mother, so I always have to get a ball that's a little bit too heavy because the thumb hole is a little bit bigger. The bigger or the heavier the ball is. So yeah, I have trouble. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it in case I lose. I smell your lobster breath.
Man, it's getting hot. I've been working all day. My arm's gonna be out of whack.
Oh, look at that arm. Woo. Yeah, that's why. I wanted to make sure you came here tired. Also, I wanted to check it out for the kids because I think they would love to come bowling. I think everyone's, besides Caden, is kind of age now.
You wanna know what I thought it was?
What?
Because I mentioned the other day we should go play mini golf again. I thought for sure you'd find a mini golf place.
No, but one is coming to the area, and I have been known to beat Kevin a time or two. Only a time or two in mini golf.
And they always happen to be the time we filmed.
Yes, and I don't think I've ever beat you in bowling, like ever.
No.
In the whole history of this relationship, but tonight's my night.
You know what you've beat me in?
What?
Doing backflips.
Yeah, show me your backflip, baby.
Can't do it. Even when I was 20, couldn't do it.
So we have this rule in putt-putt that I always follow you because I just watch what Kevin does and try to reenact that because if I have to go first, I have no clue. Of course he puts me first on bowling.
There's no direction. Just hit the ball, hit the pins. You have a sweet ball though.
I do, thanks to my man. I couldn't find a good one. And
if I lose, it's because of all the dents in this one.
Oh, is that your excuse? If you lose, it's because I'm that good. He's mad that he got 7. I only got 3 and I was pretty happy. Not looking good.
It's hard for us to see when you stand in the way.
I haven't done that in years. Oh, let me help you out. I call Kevin a one-upper because when we used to go fishing, if I caught a fish, immediately he would catch another one. He almost just got a strike. He has 1 pin left. I'm so glad he didn't get all of them down.
Guess who's winning? This guy. I was winning. Now I'm not.
I don't think I've ever gotten 2 in a game. Are you kidding me? Who is this girl? I just told him it's not competitive if you're gonna win, but like, Mama's back in it. What'd you tell him?
I'm winning, and then you did that, and I was like, now I'm not.
I'm just matching the energy.
Do you feel young because we're bowling, or because of the soundtrack on the radio?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's definitely our era.
It's 2000.
Oh,
2000.
Yeah, definitely. I can't name the band, but I know the song.
I think it's 311.
Yeah, for sure. I can already tell my arm's gonna be sore tomorrow. Watch.
Let's see if she can do 2 in a row. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Should we hide the score? No one can see that I just lost. 82 to 112. But who had the most strikes?
Looks like I matched the energy better.
Did you have more strikes than me?
I had 1. Who won?
Who had 2 strikes?
The game is not called Who Makes Most Strikes.
Unfortunately. It's definitely not called Who Makes More Spares, because you would have won that one too. I don't think I've ever broken 100. I just knew this was my game to break 100 since I got 2 strikes. But apparently I needed 18 more points.
When you get a strike, it's very important what the next 2 throws are.
Well, it would be helpful if my ball would come back to me in a timely manner, but when you have to wait about 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, now you're going to say that you were getting cold because you were waiting so long?
Yes! But see, if it had come back too fast, then I say, I need more time to rest. You always got to have an excuse, an out of why you didn't win, right? We are in the bottom of the 8th frame, I think they call it. I'm getting really beat this time. I won't tell you what's happening, but Kevin's on a run, and apparently he brought his competitive spirit also, and his spirit's a little bit stronger than mine. Well, you could double my score, and I still wouldn't have won. We were at 72 to 149. Why don't you tell him what you did, babe?
I shot at 149. She shot at 72.
No, but what did you do, dude?
I went spared for through 6 or 7 rounds. I had spares, and then I dropped it and had to get some strikes. But yeah, I kept him going.
He literally, like, the first one, strike. Second, third, fourth, spares. Missed one, spare strike. Like, really? You're just a show off.
Just got to keep it going. Got to match that energy.
He forgot he was supposed to let me win on date night.
All that trash you were talking, you're not gonna win.
It's all I can do is talk trash because I know I'm not gonna win 9 times out of 10. So round 3 just started and I got a 9. Let's see what Kevin does. Of course he gets 9 on the first one.
-1.
Let's see if he makes it a spare. Oh! I guess I'm gonna lose 3 in a row. One moment, I'm old and have heartburn now apparently.
It's from all that losing. It's from all that losing. The anxiety of losing to your husband.
This is one reason I'm very glad I'm not competitive, because Kevin and I would probably be divorced if I was a competitive person.
No. If you were competitive, I would divorce you better than you divorce me. That's how it'd go down. If we're gonna get divorced, I'm gonna be the best at being divorced.
I don't mean to joke about divorce, but yeah, I am like the least competitive person these days. Like, I literally am just happy to play. I don't care. But Mr. Competitive over here, you were actually good tonight. You didn't trash talk me too much. I guess I didn't never give you a reason to trash talk me, because the scores were not close at all. I was kind of filling them in. You won't know until after the edit, but I was filling them in on what all you were doing and being a superstar, and that most of the time I could double my score, and still not gonna beat you.
And you got my weak arm, my weed eater arm, not doing so good today.
That's what I need to do. I need to make you play left-handed and I'll play right-handed. I think I only have one game in me, like where the ball is like actually going strong. The rest of the time I'm just hoping the ball makes it to the lane.
That third game I was getting real sloppy.
Oh, I know.
I was letting go early, I was letting go late.
It gets heavy, it starts hurting right here, but it was a fun time. And I was happy to see that they had the little kid guiders, so that if we bring the kids, then they can actually like have fun with it, not just be stuck in the gutter. I mean, it's a little old, but hey, we're in the oldest town
I
in
was
Texas.
happy. I know that I'm getting old. Whenever it was the scoreboard from when we learned how to do score, and I didn't understand how to do it because it was like space bar, backspace, space bar, space bar.
Analog, like the X button means this and the Y button means this. Yeah, it was very old school. I would have never figured it. We would have been stuck just on getting our name to the board if I was in charge of all of that. The poor people beside us had a birthday party, and there was like 8 of those little boys. I don't know how they got all that entered in, because it was challenging, but you did it.
You could tell the dad was waiting for the hour to run out.
He's like, let it be done. No, but it was a fun time. I think we'll bring the kids back here.
So now, at 8:38 at night, are we ready to go home and go to bed?
I'm tired. I'm very tired, and I'm looking forward to a good night's sleep. Caden has been backtracking and coming into our bed in the middle of the night. He did it probably like 2 or 3 times this week.
I don't even know what time he came in last night, but I feel like it was late.
Yeah, it was pretty late. So when he gets in our bed, I just don't sleep good, because he tends to turn sideways and kick me in the ribs all night. But that's okay. That's gonna be Grand and Pawpaw's problem tonight. They're gonna be 5 deep in a king-size bed, I can guarantee it.
Slumber parties are us.
We should call and check on them. But this was a fun night. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe we're testing the waters on like adventures in our home city, or like in our area. So,
but we're very, very busy.
In case we haven't told you, if there's any local adventures like in the East Texas area that you guys are maybe wanting us to do, so that you can check them out via video before you come and do them, let us know, because we're always looking for new fun things to do. And Lufkin used to have a bowling alley, but they don't anymore. I never even knew this place existed, but it feels like it's been here forever. So
it most certainly was here when you were in high school, yeah. And probably when your parents were in high school.
Probably so. And with it being a college town, like, they gotta have something to do in these smaller towns. So I'm glad this is here, because I do feel comfortable bringing the kids back here. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like a party scene, or, you know, like college kids only. Like, it felt like there was families in there, college kids, parents, there was everything. So I think we'll be back. Stay tuned, because we have some new merch coming up soon. We just got the proofs today, and we think they're awesome. Oh, they're so awesome. And if you live in Texas, save your little doll hairs, because you're gonna want some of this. It's really good. Coming very soon. We'll show you guys all the merch in time for our giveaway next month. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one.